This is my review of Boxing Underdog. This is my replacement for Thriller to Fight 2. Not that I don't still play Thriller to Fight 2, but this works a lot better for me as far as a calorie burn because when I punch hard and I punch fast, it actually counts for something in this. This is 100% physics based versus Thriller to Fight 2, which is physics based, but it's also got some weird forearm alignment thing that calculates how hard you're actually hitting. So it will slow down your punch to account for the alignment of your forearm and your fist, which I don't really understand the reason for it. But I mean, it keeps you from getting injured because you're not just swinging wildly. You can do a super slow punch, and if it's aligned just right, you can knock somebody out. Now this one, you don't have that same limitation, right? You can just go wild, throw punches, and you can get lucky on your shots like you could in a real fight. So with this, my one problem with this, right, are these velocity spikes. You see that I hit this guy twice, and I wasn't even swinging that hard. I'm thinking it was some kind of a spike, and I don't know. Something made it seem like I punched a lot harder than I did. Now, it did land clean on his temple. That could have been it. But I shouldn't have knocked this guy down with that punch. Now, the thing is, now this guy's a real good sport, or either he knows he's got a way to come back. Because if that was me, the only time I drop out of a fight, I don't care if you're spamming. Spamming is fine. You can throw as many wild punches as you want. But those one-hitter quitters are really hard to come back from. And if you can do that all the time, really it's no defense for me. Now this guy has this habit of going outside of that blue ring, outside of my blue ring. And I can't hit him. I'm not punching my squat rack or hitting the computer. I have to stay back and keep my distance from this guy. But the pass through on this, I mean, this is great, right? The animation isn't quite as clean as what you get with Thriller to Fight 2. And, these guys are kind of glitchy. Oh, he got me. I think I took that one right on the chin. It's a bit glitchy at times, especially compared to Thriller to Fight 2. But Thriller to Fight 2 was super glitchy at first, too. And I read on one of the updates that at one point it was just one developer working on this. I think that's amazing. Thriller to Fight 2, I think, has a team. And so that's why the animation is still a little bit better. But like my biggest problem with Thriller to Fight 2 is that you can throw a hard, fast punch and it might not register as such. Now all of these have the limitations of net code and the difference between what I'm seeing and what he's seeing, and the server trying to predict where I am and where he is, and sometimes that not being aligned with what we're both seeing. But overall, this game is fun. It's a very good workout. There was one time my goal was to burn 1,000 calories in a workout, and I came pretty darn close between playing this and mixing in some Thriller to Fight. I ended up getting like 850 calories in one workout. Now, it wasn't a short workout, but I stood in this room for 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour, and I was able to get like 800 calories burned. And I was exhausted, sore, and I could tell I was 40 years old. Now, this guy's really picking it up, so he's really working hard now, and he's beating the crap out of me, and I don't feel the least bit cheated. I think he's just out moving me. Now he's kind of spamming some punches, so I start spamming punches too, but he's doing it a lot better than me. But bottom line, I bet we both look crazy, but we're both burning a heck of a lot of calories. And I don't know. I guess maybe they can work on a way to keep us from going through each other. I fought this one guy who was like, it was like he was disappearing. Somebody was like he was inside me. That didn't sound right. But he was disappearing. I couldn't see where he is at. But I got the win. Good fight in my opinion. Burned a lot of calories. Pretty awesome. Boxing Underdog, my new go-to boxing simulator. I still play Thriller to Fight 2 every once in a while, but I don't really understand how the physics work, so I avoid it quite often. Anyway, thanks for watching.